That's gonna be terrible for me.
I'm just trying to make it as awkward as possible.
Obviously.
Don't! It's gonna suck for me, dude.
Too much fun.
It's not gonna be fun for me, certainly.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about yourself, fighters. Well, I'm a guy. Period.
Oh, that's really specific right there.
What? What? So, about me?
No. Allison is the one asking the questions.
Oh, why did you?
Okay, am I supposed to start? Wait a minute. I mean, let me just make the account. 'Cause,
No.
Can't-
There's no time for accounts.
oh shit.
We have no
Okay,
time, man.
Okay. Okay, let's start, I guess.
God.
Yeah, exactly. This is so stupid. Anyways, this is awkward. How are you how's it going?
It's good.
How's it
Okay,
hanging,
nice.
man?
What have you been doing lately? Like, I don't know you. Like, I just met you, so I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number. Call me, maybe. Wink, wink. This is awkward.
Lots of Dota and finishing my teacher training course.
Teacher training course. So you're gonna be a teacher?
I am a teacher now, yeah.
You're a teacher. What do you teach specifically?
Computer science.
Science. Nice.
Why not Dota?
My sister actually teaches physics. So yeah.
I do computer science.
Great, yeah. That's not physics. Like, is it supposed to be like for like a bit more teenagers and stuff?
Yeah, I teach 11 to 16-year-olds.
Nice. Okay, let's move to something else. What's your name?
Robbie.
Robbie. That's a pretty atypical name. No offense.
Oh, fuck you. Okay.
No, but it's a pretty cool name, I guess. It's cool. It's pretty average, but cool.
Why not teach Dota, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Because no, I'm not. No. Just because I've played it a lot doesn't mean that I know everything.
Have you played it quite a lot? Like how much?
Yeah,
How much is a lot?
I have 3,570 hours.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
How many hours do I have? Let's check.
I don't have actually that much. I have like 1,000 something.
And he
So,
owns
yeah.
every item in the game.
No, I don't. You have 2,600.
And you had 3,000 what?
3,500.
Oh,
I have like 1,790.
You knob.
I have to step like on your level. Gotta get on your level. Go be a scrub in the scrub world.
Yeah, this takes time to be this good. Oh,
How did you start Dota?
I don't even remember. I think it was free on. Well, of course it was free on Steam. Oh no, I got invited to the beta. That's right. I remember. I got invited to the beta of it, and then they started spamming me with beta invites. I had something like 40 invites to give to other people.
Oh yeah. Those
What?
keys, everybody had those.
Yeah.
Like- Like me personally, I got like started off in Dota because I saw like the trailer, and I thought it looked pretty cool. Later on, after I kind of looked into it, it was actually like I found out it was a mod, and it got me really excited because I played Warcraft 3 and I loved the game. I don't know if you have actually played the game.
Are
Well,
you talking
Warcraft.
about Dota 1 or Dota 2?
Dota 1,
Yeah, no, I never played Warcraft.
pretty cool game.
I bought the game. I played like there was like a single player game, right? Like you play
Yeah.
with yourself. Yeah, I played that. I never ever played it online. I just played the custom games.
But like custom games are really fun. Like at least what I've heard of it.
Yeah, they were like tower defense. That's the best thing ever.
Well,
This is
that's what Dota is meant to be, though, isn't it? Like tower
Yeah.
defense. It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, but that's for the people that don't play Dota the way like ranked
Yeah.
and stuff. Like you have the custom games, now you're reaching out to more people. Because on Warcraft, I never played that competitive style of gaming. I just played the custom games. I just found them to be a lot of fun.
Do you have any particular favorite heroes?
Yeah, Windrunner.
Fucking
Favorite.
cancerous asshole. I hate you.
No,
Like it's
Who's
No,
Windrunner? I don't know who Windrunner is.
No, I refuse to say a name. No. It's not
Wind
right.
Ranger.
Yeah,
No,
boy.
It's not right.
I mean, at first I was in a state of denial. Later on, I just stopped giving a shit. I just started calling her that.
No, I can't. It's like, no.
You're like that fanboy who to accept the new thing.
Why did they
Yeah, like-
change the name?
I
Because
think
of
copyright.
Blizzard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Blizzard was.
Same with everything, like Skeleton King. Remember him? He got changed to Wraith King, didn't he?
yeah.
Because Skeleton King is the Diablo character.
But Windrunner, like what?
I think it's like Sylvanas Windrunner or something. It's like a race or something.
Huh?
So, yeah. So, oh, shit.
Have they fixed all of that, or are they still like maybe changing other names and stuff?
I don't know. Yeah, Sylvanas Windrunner was the character name from WoW.
Did they somehow threaten to sue them, or they just like we changed the name so they won't sue us maybe in the future?
Pretty sure that Valve just
No
doesn't
idea.
want to have any trouble. They just want to like it's just a mod of World of
Yeah.
Warcraft 3, so they just want it to roll as a game.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good for them because it's just a mod, and they just had to make the new design and stuff, and they're just having the sync. Pretty nice for them. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Is there any particular reason you like the game?
What, Dota?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's fun. I don't
Oh,
know, it's just
That's
good to-
super specific.
Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. You get stuck on it. It's a bit like quicksand.
Quicksand. Pretty shitty comparison.
No, it's totally like that.
No, it's more like cocaine or something.
Yeah, that too.
It's
okay.
an addiction.
It's like taking cocaine in quicksand. That's what it's like.
Wow,
Wow.
that's hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, Jesus Christ, is there any particular thing that you would like to change in the game? Like, I'm pretty sure there's one thing you fucking hate about the game. And you, by the way, you're not allowed to say community because everybody hates community.
That is what I was gonna say though. I don't really have any thing where like I don't like a certain aspect of it. I think it's fine. Like,
Maybe MMR or something if you're one of those guys.
no, I think that's fine. Actually, what I would like them to do is to focus. Well, they're sort of doing this with Reborn, aren't they? But like things like your level in Dota means nothing. Like that's it. It's just like
yeah, it is
a
pretty fucking
number.
useless.
So you know why is that even there? Why do they just?
So
But
you-
I think it's getting fixed with Reborn, isn't it? I think they've added some new thing.
Like what?
From what I've seen on the profiles in Reborn, you have some like sword icon in your corner. I reckon they're gonna add like divisions or something, or not sure.
I would like them to put in surrender. So you should be able to surrender a game if you know you've lost it.
No, I don't
Especially,
think you should.
but can you like how many games have you played? Hopefully not a lot. Where there's a person that starts feeding at the beginning because they just want to ruin the game because they couldn't get mid or some shit, and you cannot surrender. So you know you're gonna lose. You cannot leave because you get abandoned, and everybody's angry. And this guy just keeps feeding the whole game, and you're gonna lose, and you can't surrender. Like a surrender button would be so good at that situation.
Then
Uh,
again, how many times have you won those games?
Yeah, I agree.
Never.
I think I've won more of those than I've lost.
Exactly.
Like when
How-
somebody has genuinely just fed like intentionally. Because the other team like takes it for granted. They just think that they're getting so far ahead, but then all of a sudden they just get out carried or something.
So you
Not
say
only
you
that,
shouldn't
but
have.
you get actually a gold advantage. Because when
Yeah.
somebody leaves the game, you actually get extra gold.
But he doesn't leave. That's not what I'm saying. He never leaves the game. He just feeds the other team.
That's yeah, it's problematic.
If they
I don't think
leave,
it's
if they leave, you can still win the game. But if one guy doesn't leave, just feeds because I've like every time this guy does this, is because he's angry at someone in our team and he says this guy doesn't deserve to win, so I'm just gonna feed so he loses, but he ruins the game for 9 other people or 8 other people and this guy he hates because he didn't get mid or the other guy didn't buy wards or whatever. Talk shit about his mama. So he starts feeding. Obviously you're
but
gonna
I
lose
don't-
the game.
But I don't think that's a legit solution to the problem to just have it surrendered. 'Cause it's kind of like the enemy basically gets a free win, and you lose the match, and it's kind of like a stain in your history of Dota. Then you'll be remembered forever as a scrub. No, it's super shitty, but I don't think the surrendering is the best solution. At times you can actually learn a lot of things in those games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of it, but I know that some people would.
Yeah, I want it for those situations, but I know what you mean because if somebody leaves or people start dying, like immediately this like GG, we lost the game. Like no, you died twice. It's not over yet. What the fuck? Like it's 10 minutes into the game. So if you could surrender, people would surrender, like they would surrender before they lost the game, and that would be sucky.
Not only that, but like if you've played League of Legends, like people just start spamming button. And it's super annoying.
Yeah.
Like, and the worst part is you have the option, but you have to have quite a time into the game. You have to be like 20 minutes or something. That's when you can like give up on the game. I also don't think it's a solution. Like, I don't know. It seems kind of like if you make other solutions to the game, for example, imagine if you had a person that watches the game. If he sees that somebody's doing some shit, he just automatically kicks the person out. Something like that, you know?
That would be awesome.
guy
If you could kick someone from the game, like a teammate.
Not
Kick
only
them.
Yeah, you could vote and kick him.
yeah, but yeah, and or something like you could request Valve Dota 2 support, basically, a person that looks at the game and sees the problem, fixes it, fixes it or something.
What do you mean if somebody
If there's a
starts
problem
feeding?
with well, like intentionally feeding or something, you basically record the guy gets a ban, and you just restart searching a game.
That's the thing though, like they ruin maybe a 40-minute game and then everybody reports him and he gets muted or whatever, or he gets low prior for 5 games. Nothing happens to him. Like he doesn't lose anything. He loses some time, but then he can come back and do the same thing.
Now you have to play 6 matches.
6 matches.
Yeah,
That's
low
nothing.
priority. It's pretty much hell of a game because it's annoying as fuck.
Well, he can do it
I have
like
experience in this stuff.
oh, have you fed?
I've not fed, my internet is potato. So, I'd like to blame it on my internet.
Yeah.
How about you?
For what? What? Sorry. what
Well,
was
the
question?
topic. What do you think
What?
would be a good resolution?
What, to like feeding and stuff?
Intentional feeding, how to punish the person.
I think. Well, I don't know. It's difficult to say. I think yeah, like low priority, or even maybe just like bans from certain games or something. I don't know.
Imagine if you like feed, instead of like being in low priority, you like 10 of your items get deleted.
I
Imagine
don't-
how bullshit that would be. Especially those people who are like super like addicted to getting items and shit.
Yeah, Hydras would never feed ever if that happened to him.
I don't feed anyway. What are you saying?
Sure you don't, Winky.
I think if you could kick the person, and not just your team kicking him, like voting to kick him, everybody in the, like, there should be like 7 people voting yes to kick someone. So there should be people on the other team also wanting to kick this person, because if he's feeding, he's ruining the game for everyone. Obviously there's gonna be some guy that doesn't care, just wants MMR and he's happy the other team is feeding, but usually the other team also hates it and reports. So kicking, voting for kick, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that could be.
Kind of like in
But
CS:GO
then it could be
though.
abused as well.
How?
Yeah, it
How?
could be also abused.
How?
Because if there's like one player who's kind of like is a tryhard in a MMR, for example, he's doing really good for the team, but then the team is just freaking pissed of him. And if you have a stack, you can just kick the guy out.
Yeah, but
For, like,
stack
no
how?
reason.
Like the other team has to vote as well, so
So you think it would be you'd have to have like 9 votes to kick to be able to kick
not
this guy?
9, but like 7. That means there should be 4 people in your team or less, and at least 3 on the other team.
I don't think that's realistic, honestly.
Well, it could work.
Because I mean, if the enemy team, kind of like for them, it's kind of like, oh, this guy's feeding for us, free win for me. Why the fuck should I care?
That's what I mean, but usually when I've had someone in my team feeding, the other team, like immediately when they see this guy just standing by the tower and dying and not disconnecting and doing the same thing twice, they just type report or a question mark, and we tell them to report and they report. So if you could kick, I think like 3 or 4. Like I said, there's usually this kind of type, but there's also those that want them MMR and don't care. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
better
but
than
like-
nothing.
like- It is better than nothing, but I think it will be really abused in the lower MMR. Just because in lower MMR, people kind of desperate, and they're kind of the salty people.
Salty.
What?
That's what we should call them now on, like, all people in low MMR, salty people.
So how low is too low? Oh,
Like-
oh, be careful what
My
you
MMR
say.
is too My MMR is too low.
So you're one of the
I don't
salty
think I'm
people?
Salty. The salty people are the people who blame MMR for sucking. Like, oh, my teammates suck, that's the reason I can't, like, get 5,000k. Like, 5,000 MMR.
I do agree with that as well.
But I do
Like,
that.
they're the saltiest of people.
Yeah, then I'm a salty person, because I blame my team all the time. But who doesn't? Man, you know when you have a great game, and like, if everybody played at the same level you did that game, you would have won easily, but everybody's playing like crappy and you did really well. But then there's other games you play really, really bad and everybody's raging on you. So it's up and down all the time.
Like, the thing, you don't even have to play really well, you just have to play good. Like, just good. Not very good, just, you know, just try a bit. Instead of just fucking giving up, like, oh, tower's down, nah, it's GG, guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hate
we
that.
lost.
I hate that. Giving up too early, I
Team
hate
sucks.
that.
Yeah, that's why I think the surrender option wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Because you get people that would just be like throwing in the towel. But then I suppose the surrender thing, you'd have to have everyone like on the team would have to say yes to it, I guess. But
Yeah.
then there's those times as well where you'd say yes and then actually you could still win it.
Yeah.
Really
But-
complicated, like, to fix the problem.
The most annoying thing in the game for me right now is people complaining about wards or not having the support to survive in the lane, because I've played carry where nobody's playing support, or if there's a support but there's a jungler, so there's like dual lane and a jungler and I'm alone and they are dual lane in my lane. I just don't get any gold,
Actually,
but it doesn't mean I have to die. It doesn't mean I have to die. It just means I can't farm.
Yeah, but like, I had this game where I was playing support. I had this team with Nature's Prophet and some other heroes. They were mostly carry oriented, and I was buying all the wards and shit, right? So I basically bought all the wards. I put them around the whole map, so we had basically vision over the whole map. But once the Nature's Prophet died because he was like overextended, started spamming "we need more wards," and just imagine how infuriated I was. Like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Is this not enough? Are you not entertained? So yeah, I was like super pissed. Or like this other game where I was playing carry, right? I called carry first because I wanted to play carry that game. And we had first there was a guy who picked Lena. I get it. Okay, it's fine, right? Port probably. He doesn't put his hero anywhere in the map. Then there's Nature's Prophet. Sure, he can go jungle. It's cool. Then there's Tiny. He can go middle. It's fine. It's awesome. Then the last guy picks Slark. And then the Lena goes middle.
I'm definitely one of those people that just like.
Yeah, I hate you. But anyways, like
No,
the Lena goes middle, the Slark and Tiny go top, and the Nature's Prophet is off jungling. So I, who's picked Phantom Lancer, in the bottom lane, playing against Bloodseeker and Silencer. Can you imagine how fucked over I was? Like, it's basically bending me down and wrecking my rectum. That's how terrible it was. Like, that was so bad.
Yeah.
But like in those games, you can't do anything. You have to accept brutal, like, your fate. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in those situations, it's just so annoying to play Dota.
You know, you guys have got to play this Imber mode. It's so funny. There's Queen of Pain has a chance to release her dagger on every single attack.
Is it on Reborn?
Yeah.
Actually, what I would like to ask you guys, when do you think Reborn is going to be a stable place where to play Dota?
When it's what, sorry?
It's going to be a stable place to play Dota.
I think it's going to be after the international.
Oh, that sucks.
No, they can't do it before. We've got like a
But how
massive
you-
tournament.
Yeah, you'd have a point.
And there's
I don't
no
think it
difference
changes that
anyway,
much.
right? Like the map
No,
is a
there's
little bit
actually
different, so.
there's actually difference.
Yeah, the
Because,
map is different.
Yeah, map's different. You know, you can kind of abuse it a bit more, I guess.
How?
Words and stuff. Because the vision is kind of different.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a number of anti-Tinker war places. Although Tinker doesn't even get picked though. Whatever.
More like heroes that really need farm. You know what I mean?
You like heroes that really need farm.
I love them.
Well, you play carry,
Right.
so.
My favourite is Medusa.
No, I actually don't like playing Medusa.
Who's the best though?
She's really good, Gary.
Naga is the
Like-
best.
Naga's super fun.
Yeah.
But I prefer Anti-Mage. I think he's super fun. Because you can, you use your portraits and then you kind of like switch them and then just go from jungle to jungle and then you push the lane. Get this enormous amount of farm.
Who are you talking about?
So fun.
Anti-Mage?
Yeah! I don't know who you kind of talking about.
He's so mobile, that's what I like about him. He can farm
Exactly,
anywhere.
and
Like,
then
he gets to one part of the map to the other, like, really fast.
And his ultimate is sick. Especially when you're playing against like Invoker or some shit. And then, it's brilliant, really.
People don't
Especially
know
when-
how to use his ultimate, though. Like, they jump in a fight and use it right away, and it does nothing. Then he just dies.
It's
Yeah.
quite funny.
Some people just don't really get it, do they? Like how
Yeah.
stuff works.
For me,
It's like
there was...
it's like when you play against a Nyx assassin and you're out of mana and he keeps using the mana burn on you. He just thinks it's gonna like kill you or something. It will just do nothing. It doesn't do anything if you have no mana.
There's this one time, though, I was playing Anti-Mage. I just ran into the team fight and I used my ultimate, because I thought, like, because beforehand there was a team fight. And I used my ultimate on Invoker, because, you know, he's a super magic-oriented hero. I was expecting him to have, like, 0 mana, because it was a team fight. I used my ultimate, and he was, like, dealt 0 damage. He used literally none of these spells and was just AFK the whole team fight. I died. I don't know. I'm a 2K player, I guess. Yeah.
2K for the win.
2K scrubs for the win, yeah. I think we should stop the podcast now.
Why?
There's nothing more to talk about.
I'm having so much fun.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
We can continue this later on, though.
It's been 24 minutes, so that's enough for a first podcast, right?
Yeah. This is a demo.
Yeah, demo. Yeah. I haven't even listened. Like when I play it back, it's probably gonna sound really bad. Like your voice is gonna be really loud, Hydra's really low, mine the lowest, some crap like that. So
It's gonna be AIDS.
let's hope it sounds good.
I hope as well.
All right. So
Anyways, ciao Reno.
huh?
Ciao Reno. That's basically me saying bye.
Star Reno,
Ciao,
Reno.
Basically ciao, like in Latvian.
Cabo Reno.
Ciao. You know, you say bye in Latvian like that.
Ciao. Yeah.
Ciao, Reno
I
is
think
just-
this is getting too confusing.
Yeah, this is getting too confusing.
Yeah, I barely understand you anymore. All right. So
Yeah.
thank you for listening. This has been Aurelian, and
Allison.
our guest.
Bye.
Come on, you're supposed to say your name.
Uh,
Is this too
no.
confusing for you?
Oh, all right. Thank you for listening. Bye.